Hey friends, thanks so much for joining me today. We have a unique project that we need to fix. It's kind of a twofold project. Stick around and let's check it out. All right, so it's a twofold project, like I said. The first thing we have to do is we have to fix this right here. So this is all kind of stripped out and just not a good thing right here. The threads are kind of flattened and pushed over. What I believe happened, and that goes into the second aspect of this project, I believe someone probably threaded this in a little bit sideways and then kept going and then just boogered up the screws, like cross-threading it. So they got a new one, and this did that to the threads. So the twofold project, I'm gonna take this, grind off this nut that's welded on here, put on a new nut that corresponds with these threads. Then I'm gonna take this and take a thread file to it, sharpen up those threads so it threads in there nice and tight. So stay tuned, keep watching, and we'll do this together. I need to have a thread gauge so I know what threads the existing bolt is, so I can choose the right thread file. So on this gauge, I have different numbers that correspond with the different pitches, the different threads per inch. And I'm looking for the exact right one. Once I find it, it'll line up in those teeth will line up in the threads perfectly, and that will be the number of threads per inch. So once I find that, I'm going to choose the correct thread file so I can file the threads to a shape that will go in the bolt, and I have the correct number of threads per inch, the correct pitch. Now it's time to weld on the bolt where the previous one was that was all stripped out. So the first thing I need to do is set up my welder to weld this material. The next thing I need to do is make sure I have a spot on this standard that is all the paint has ground off of it, so I can actually get a good connection and I can weld it to the standard, because the paint, you can't weld through that, number one, and number two, you won't be able to get a good circuit through that, so you have to grind a spot off and then weld it on. Oh yeah. All right, folks, we got it done. It actually is not that hard. The prep work is the longest. Actually welding this on is not very time consuming at all. So threads all the way in. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I appreciate the view. Remember to work hard because hard work is its own reward, and try to help some people out if you have a chance. Thanks for watching.